All right, so today we're going to tackle, last time we met, we learned how to balance equations. But as we'll find out, you can have two chemicals that by all rights should be reacting, but they do not react because they're both solids. Sometimes reactions have to occur in watery solutions in order for the reaction to occur. Okay? So there's an aspect to a balanced equation that we're still missing, and that is phase notation. Phase notation. All right, so what other pieces of information can be used in a balanced equation? The phase. And I'm not talking about a smiley face and a grumpy face and a constipated face. I am talking about whether something is S for solid, L for liquid, G for gas, or AQ for aqueous. Or I like to call it AC. If it's dissolved in water, if water has picked it apart, then we say that it is aqueous. Aqueous. Here are the rest of the notes. You're welcome. All right. How do you know if something is dissolved in water or not? Two questions. In the description of the reaction, did they use the word solution? Because if they did, that means that that substance is dissolved in water. So if they use the word solution, that means AC. Secondly, I gave out a chart that looks like this. It's called the solubility chart. Take it out, because that solubility chart will tell us whether something is AC or not. I probably sent you the solubility chart in a skyward message. So if you're out there on the internet and you're listening to this, get on your skyward messages and find the one for last week, which is the first week in November, and check out and find the solubility chart. You can also just Google solubility chart, and you'll probably find this one or one similar to it. This is a chart that simply, you can run your little piggies, your fingers across, and know whether something is solid or liquid or gas. You shouldn't need to. Okay, so you drop a crystal into water. Will it dissolve or will it stay a solid? Take out your charts. Let's figure it out. Silver. Find silver on the left. The first element is always going to be found on the left of the chart. Find silver on the left. Find chloride on the right. Scurry your hands, your fingers across. It is not AQ. Try again. Solid. How about sodium nitrate? Find sodium on the left. Find sodium on the left. Find sodium. Find sodium on the left. Where? Sodium is not on the left. Look on the bottom of the chart. It is useful to remember that all compounds containing group 1A ions, those are the alkali, are always soluble. And all compounds containing ammonium ions or nitrate ions are always soluble. So, if you see sodium, it's AC. If you see nitrate, it's double AC. No, just one AC is fine. Iron 3 phosphate. Look up iron 3. There's an iron 2. We're looking for iron 3. And push your finger across till you find phosphate. What does it say? S. Emmy, help her with this next one. Copper 2 chloride. Copper and then chloride. Copper 2 and then chloride. It is AQ. Now, if given a balanced equation, well, first of all, what do we call solutions that happen in water? Watery solutions. We call them precipitation reactions. Why? Because when two ions come together to form a solid, and I'll show you videos of this, these solids look like they're raining down inside the test tube or inside the beaker. So precipitation is usually rain or snow or sleet. Well, you're going to see what I mean, because it really does look like the solids are raining down. So that's why they call it precipitation reactions. All right, here we go. If given an equation, now you should be able to balance it and tell me whether it's AC or solid. All right. Spencer, how many sodiums? How many sodiums? So far, so good. How many hydroxides? How many hydroxides? We got to fix that. What do we do to fix it? Yeah, but that messes up your sodiums. How many irons? How many irons? There's 3 irons here? 1. How many nitrates? 3. And how many nitrates?
6.
Nope, 3. A nitrate, my friend, is the whole thing. So how many packages do you have? 3. How many packages do you have here?
3.
Be careful. And it actually wouldn't even be 6 O's. It would be 3 3's, which is 9 O's. It's always best to try to keep polyatomic ions as a unit, as a package. Okay? All right, Spencer. Sodium nitrate. Look it up. Oh, wait, it's not on the chart. Look on the bottom. Is it a group 1 metal? Is it an alkali? Spencer, is it sodium found in the first column? Try again. Look on the periodic table, my friend. Periodic table. Is it a group 1 metal? Okay, so all those group 1 metals are aqueous. All right, almost there, Spencer. You've done a fine job. Find iron 3 hydroxide for me on the solubility chart. Iron 3, and find where it intersects with hydroxide. Try again. Does it say AQ? No. Kelsey, help him. He's lost somewhere. Solid. Solid. Randy, how many bariums? How many bariums? How many nitrates? How many nitrates? Fix it. How many potassiums? How many potassiums? How many sulfates? How many sulfates? I think we got it, but we better check. How many bariums? How many bariums? How many nitrates? How many nitrates? How many potassiums? How many potassiums? How many sulfates? All right, barium sulfate. Where does it intersect? Randy, barium sulfate. What is it? Potassium. Is potassium on the chart? No, that must mean that it's one of the alkalis, which means, is potassium an alkali? Is it in the first column? Yes, so all alkalis are AQ. Renee, Gracie, go. How many coppers?
1.
How many coppers?
1.
How many chlorides?
2.
How many chlorides? How many leads? How many leads? How many nitrates? How many nitrates? Balanced, right? Look up copper 2 nitrate. Oh wait, look on the bottom. All nitrates are. Look up lead 2 chloride. Yes. Emily. Aluminum. Copper 2 chloride. Copper. First of all, is all of this balanced? Let's see. How many aluminums?
1.
How many aluminums?
1.
How many coppers?
1.
How many coppers?
1.
How many chlorides?
2.
How many chlorides?
3.
Crap. You got an odd number, you got an even number. What are you going to have to do to the odd number? By doing what? So now how many chlorides do you have? So what do you need over here? Now how many coppers do you have?
3.
Now how many aluminums do you have?
Oh, 2. 2.
All right, copper. What is the phase on copper? Be careful because this is an element by itself. Where is it on the periodic table? Is it a metal or a non-metal?
A metal.
Okay, all metals are solid except for one. Mercury. So, this is solid. And now you'll need to look at the chart for aluminum chloride. It is. All right. Take out worksheet 3.5. 3.5, which I handed out on Friday.